All right, guys. So here I am again on a better looking day, and it's sunny. It's supposed to get up to 48 today, so I shouldn't freeze to death this time. Trying to get the Jasion X-Hunter out on a normal route. Took it out on a short one for you guys last time, but it was really cold and icy and dangerous. Road should be a little better today, so I'm hoping for a better trip. I still got to bundle up because we're in the 40s right now, and it's supposed to get to higher 40s today, but it ain't there yet. So let's go for this trip here, and I'll try to keep all my parts together. Let's turn this thing on. I think I went through most of the stuff already. We know it's a 750 watt rear hub motor, peaks to 1400 watts, has nice wider pedals, which are dirty right now from my last trip, has a 13 amp hour Samsung cell battery in it, 20 by 4 Chow Yang tires, has your standard Shimano 7 gear freewheel on it, has a decent size chain rail with dual protector chain rail guards, has a throttle, half throttle on it. Does come with the BMX kit on this one, guys. That's an upgrade for it, and I believe the motor is upgraded to the 1400 watt peak. That's basically your upgrades on this. Does come with a cushy seat. That's my phone holder and mirror and bell on it. But other than for that, comes with the rack. Just all your standard stuff here. It does have 160 millimeter rotors on it with mechanical brakes. That's the basics. You guys can look down in the description for the details. They can go to the website and see all the details you need to see. But let's go for a ride and see how this thing actually does on a decent route. Let's see if it can get me through my 20 miles. I am 230 pounds, guys. So I ask a lot from this bike. See if I can turn this on with my gloves on. I don't like doing stuff with my gloves on. Anyhow, let's get her in the pedal assist. That I don't think we need to put on the speedometer today, because we know we got it right. I got the tire setting set to 23, and I went in and changed the speed to 100, which gives it top speed. So we are set at our top speed for now. Glasses are trying to fog up on me. Just never know what's going to happen in this kind of weather, guys. Anyhow, so we'll put this on my ugly mug today, and can't see nothing right now because I got the sun glaring on it. But let's go. Let's just go for a ride. You guys want to go for a ride? Let's do it. Let's go today and see if we can make it up this hill and all this other stuff here. All right, here we go. Wind today, guys. Wow. That's gonna be a little bit of a pain, man. I got some massive wind today. Like I got a lot of traffic too. Massive wind with a lot of traffic. See if we can get her up to speed here. We'll have to raise that seat just a tad. At 28.8 against the wind, guys, that ain't too bad. Let's go down here and raise this seat up a little bit. Howdy. Okay, I'll get down here in this nice little parking lot for a second. I'm gonna raise my seat up. I like the sun, guys. The sun feels good, but man, that wind's still pretty cold. I decided not to wear my heated vest today because I was trying to stay light and nimble, and I figured it was going to get hot enough where I didn't think I needed it. That's more for the 30-degree stuff. But when the wind is this bad, I need to tighten that overall a little bit more too. Get her back up here again. Yeah, I lost where I was now. Lost where I was. Let me see if that's going to be good. I have to go up again. It's better. Okay. Let's see if we can just pull right up. Like that I can't. Man, I hit a rut. All right. So we've done all this taking off and stuff before. Let's go ahead and put it in pedal assist 1 and get it down to a lower gear so I can take off and see how the rotations do. I did it once before if you didn't see the other video, guys. We're going to check it out here again. Okay, so we are 1 rotation, yeah, just over 1. It takes off. This is a cadence sensor. And we're just going to do a light pedal assist 1. Somewhere here about 9 miles an hour. Let's go and take her up to 2. It's a nice looking bridge here, guys. Okay, pedal assist 2. Looks like it wants to take us to about, yeah, let me get my gear shifted up here properly. About 12. Just pedaling, you know, lightly. I'm just gently pedaling, guys. Just making the motor kick in. All right, stop here for this stop sign. See if we got anything coming. Don't see nothing. Okay. So let's kick her up a little bit. We'll go up to pedal assist 3. And we're at about 15 miles an hour, 15.4, 15.5. Well, that building was making a loud screeching noise. I don't think it likes it cold out either. Okay. That's a whole different kind of sun in this kind of weather, guys. All right, let's go pedal assist 4. Wow, you can feel, as soon as you kick in pedal assist 4, you feel the power kick in. Now, I think the way this one's geared is more for getting you up to around 30 miles an hour, not so much for the lower end torque. I noticed that when I took off out of my driveway, when I went up that little hill there. Of course, it is pretty mushy and the tires are sticking in the ground pretty good. But I was just throttling it and I was in 7th gear, so I couldn't really help it much. And it struggled, so it doesn't seem like it has the low end torque, but we are going to try it on the hills, guys, to see if it can get us up them. Because if it can't get me up my hills around here, what's the point, right? So we got to have e-bikes that can get me up the hills. But as far as getting out here on the bike trails and doing the city commutes and, you know, getting you to work and things like that, it's a pretty decent bike for that. It's comfortable. I like that rear suspension on it. I'm riding the seat that came with it instead of my nice Cloud 9. This one's about as wide as that one. It doesn't have the suspension post, but with the rear suspension on it, it's not too bad. Okay, so let's go pedal assist 5. I felt another little kick here, guys. And we're just going to do just a slow pedal here. And just with a gentle pedal, it's going 26 miles an hour. Let me kick it up a little higher here. I'm ghost pedaling at this point though. We are going against the wind still. So slightly uphill against the wind, 28 mile an hour. Once I get up here by the river, we'll be able to test it better as far as top speed goes. Now that we're up here, pedal assist 5. Actually, it's picking up speed, see? I'm just gently pedaling. 29.3. Let me go ahead and throttle it now. I'm just going to throttle. Lean into it just a little bit. So throttle only. I was at 29.3 at the top. Coming up to a stop sign here now. We'll try throttle and pedal here. See if I can get this thing to hit 30. I bet you I could. I know you could, guys, if you're lighter than me. I'm 230 pounds, so it's asking a lot out of this bike to hit its top speed. We're going to pedal and throttle down, 5th gear, 5th speed, 7th gear. Gets up to speed pretty quick. Yep. All right, so we did hit 30, guys. It's not bad. This bike for the holidays here is listed at $8.99, guys, and you do have a discount code too that you can use. If you click my link right down below here, save you a little bit more money, so you get a really good deal on this bike. This does have the 20 by 4 inch tires. Does have suspension, a lockout suspension in the front, and rear shock in the back. We'll take a better look at it up here at the bridge. So this type of weather here, when it's in the 40s, I don't feel like I really need my heated vest, but when it gets colder than this, yeah, that heated vest is really nice, guys. I got a link to it and a couple other ones down in the description as well. Keeps you nice and toasty. Got a little bit of water on the road. I don't think there's any ice. I don't think. Still got to be careful on these corners. Now this one does show, let me get it here, shows voltage. We're at 50.9 volts right now. I do like that. That is a plus for any manufacturer that puts a voltage on their menu, on their display. That's a huge plus for me. I'm not a big fan of bars. It does have the bars as well, but I like voltage. At very least percentage, but it's just pretty good. Like I say, I'm 230 pounds. I'm riding on 18 pounds of pressure today, which feels plenty comfortable to me, guys. Let's get up here to the bridge, take a little better look at this bike. It was so cold last time I was out here, I had a hard time showing you guys anything, and I didn't feel like I gave the company you know, their money's worth, guys. So that's why I'm out here today. I'm not obligated to do this one, but I just want to, you know. Plus, when I get these decent days, I got to get out here and take advantage of them, because I'm still trying to lose weight. Let me make sure I get this down to 0 here. Now, let me show you a couple things here while we're at it. Kind of hard to see the display right now. I'll take my gloves off. It's not that cold right now. But if you go up and down arrows, hold them down, it's going to take you into your menu. And P1, of course, is just your display. It's already turned up. I got sunlight keeping it down. P2 is your mile per hour kilometer. P3 is the voltage. You don't want to change that. P4 is the amount of time that the display stays on before it shuts off. P5, I believe, is magnets. I'm not positive on that one. P6 is your tire size. Now, see, I got to set down to 23. It's really close right now. Probably could go down to like 22.7, and you'll be right on the money with the GPS. I got to go back in because I left too much time go by. Okay, so we're at P6 still. Now we'll go P7. P7, that's another one I'm not sure about. P8, this is the one here, guys, where you can change your speed. I got it set up to 100, which I believe is kilometers. It's not going to go that fast, but it's going to get you up to 30 miles an hour on this. And your throttle is tied to your pedal assist. So anyhow, that's where you change that at. You change it up to 100 if you want this thing to be unlocked, basically. Of course, you guys know it goes all the way up. Oh, I do want to show you one other thing. It's important. So if we go all the way up, of course, you know what P14 is. It's already set up to max amps. This is a 22 amp e-bike. P15, I'm not sure. P16, right here, if you hold the up arrow for 10 seconds, that'll clear your trip. We're currently at 3.5 miles on this one. So we're gonna leave that as it is. Got a car coming. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn this power off on this for now. I just wanted to show you those things in the menu. I don't know if you could see it, but hopefully you got the gist of it from what I said. Okay, so let's take a peeky at the bicycle. It's not a bike, kind of a bicycle, I guess. This is the Jasion X-Hunter. It's got a cool name, you know. A lot of people are wanting to get these bikes for hunting. Anyhow, while we're over here, yeah, you don't have to worry about this. This is just my rear view camera. But we got the 7-speed Shimano gearing system and the Shimano derailleur with a derailleur guard. We have your dual protector chain rail, which this looks like it could be a 52. It's either 52 or 48T. I'm not positive. Like I said, I do like these pedals. Oh, by the way, guys, here's my new shoes. These are my Fitvilles. I don't know if you can see them. Can you see my Fitvilles? Company sent me these just to check out. I wanted something for winter, but I wanted something that had a flat bottom, and these got a completely flat bottom on it, and they're puncture proof with steel toes, guys, and they're nice and warm. And I just wanted to check them out, see if they work for bike riding. So far they're doing great. They're not slipping on the pedals, but they don't have that, you know, hiking boot type tread to where it locks into those little studs on your pedals and you can't get your foot off at time when you need to. So I wanted something like this. They sent me these and I'm very happy with them. It's Fitville. I'll put a link down in the description for these as well. They got shoes for every kind of thing you can think about, guys, and other products as well. So I'll put you the link to the website down. You guys go check it out. I got a discount code, 28% off if you use my Fitville link, guys. These are not cheap shoes. They're good shoes, well made. Anyhow, that's all I can say about the Fitville right now. I just wanted to mention them. And then of course these are actually my what's it called, real tree hunting gloves. I just decided to wear those right now. I do have some other ones I could wear for winter time, but these are just the ones I picked today. Anyhow, let's see, we do have brake lights and tail lights on this one. We do got this little 4 LED headlight, which has its own reflector on the front of it. It's not bad, it's pretty decent. It's got a spot there for a front basket if you want to put one on it. It's got the rear rack. You know, I call it about a 50-pound rack, 50 to 80 pounds, something like that, for the back of it. And it does have this shock absorber here in the back, guys, which is going to allow you some good suspension, not hurt your behind, which is nice. That allows me to just ride on the standard seat then when you have that. But it's even better if you go ahead and put on, you know, suspension posts and things of that sort if you like to do that. BMX handlebars are awesome on this bike. I'd like them on just about every bike that has a stem, but this is pretty decent setup here. I think all in all, that's it. It's got the half twist throttle. It's got the no-name mechanical brakes, 160mm rotors, which seem to work fine on this size bike, guys. Pretty happy with it so far. My second trip out, and this one got some better weather, so I'm looking forward to heading up the mountains. We're heading up to Sasquatch territory, guys. Taking the Jasion up to Sasquatch territory. One of these days we're going to see that mythological creature. I don't know when, but maybe we'll. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure. You never know. Let's see here. We don't want to jump in there today, do we? That looks pretty deep and nasty today. That's the Clear Fork River, but it's still beautiful even when it's looking like that. We're about to head up into the woods, up into the hills, climbing this mountain we're about to go up here. I called a mountain because it's pretty tall. I did want to do another ride for these guys, and they've treated me really good. They've been back and forth with me, helping me out with things with it, and yeah, I just wanted to give them another opportunity. So we're at pedal assist 5/7 gear right now. We're going to see if we climb this hill, if I have to shift down or not. We will see how it goes. It's a pretty steep one, guys. Better turn on my headlights too. Okay, so I'm just giving it a steady pedal right now. Steady pedal. I have not throttled yet. I might try to throttle here just a little bit, see if it helps or not. Let's go ahead and do it. Yeah, throttle actually didn't do anything extra for it, so we don't need to do that. This one I probably could have shifted down at least to 6th gear, but it's making it. Like I say, it's not the strongest hill climber I've been on yet, but it'll do it. Just got to put a little more leg into it. That's a pretty steep hill right there. And that's only the first part of it. We got to go higher. On this next one, I will shift down to 6. Some of these bikes like to go in pedal assist 3. I'm going to try it out, guys. I've got e-bikes that like to hill climb in pedal assist 3 for some reason. I don't know why. They just do. We'll see if this is one of them. Okay, we got nothing coming. Let's go ahead. I think I am going to go ahead and shift this down a little bit. Okay, I'm in pedal assist 3 and currently in 4th gear. Going a little farther than I wanted, but that's all right. Let's take her up one more. I like to keep a good steady pedal with tension. And let's go ahead and take it up to PAS 4, see if it makes a difference. Not really. Try 5. Not noticing a huge difference, guys. I think I'm going to shift back down one. Not a beast of a climber, but I got some big hills, guys. I'd say on about 20 degrees, you're probably going to be fine. Anything above that, you got to put some leg into it. And we are. I had to put a little leg in it. Now we're going to shift her up to higher gears now so we can get better pedal. I am huffing and puffing a little bit today too, because I've had a cold, guys. I've had this cold for a long time. I mean, it's been over a month. This thing don't want to go away. Whole family's got it. So I'm huffing and I'm puffing a little bit today. Okay. So I'm going to try throttling and just helping it out a little bit. It's another pretty steep hill. We're actually coming up to the peak of this hillside mountain, whatever you want to call it, guys. We go pretty high right here. And for 1400 watts, it doesn't seem like it likes these big hills very much. We're going to stop right here. Let's take a peek. Take a little peek, guys. Somebody's building something up here. So I better shift this down here though before I do that, because I'm going to be stuck on the hill if I don't. Alright. Take a peek here. We were just down there, guys. We were down at the bottom of that hill. I don't know if you can see from this angle. I can't quite get... Oh, somebody... That tree just fell right there. That was weird. I'm getting out of here. That tree literally just fell right above me. Sasquatch, can you hear me? I told you, there's something up here that don't like me. I don't know why. I keep making fun of them, that's probably why. Oh, we're at the top of the mountain. So, can this bike get you up a big grade? Yes, it can. But you're gonna put a little leg into it, guys. I gotta be honest with you. This one seems to be set up more for speed, getting you up to 30 miles. But as far as its climbing power, it's lacking a little bit. we got probably 2 more big hills to climb yet. So we're gonna see how it does on the voltage. They say I'm 230 pounds though, guys. If you're a lighter person, it may just take you right up these hills. So kind of take the hill climbing part of it with a grain of salt, because you know, most people aren't riding these that, I don't know, I can't say most, I don't think most are riding them that are this heavy. As far as these, you know, 20% grade hills, it takes me right up those, no problem. But we are about to climb a big boy one. It is nice to get out. I'm taking this on my 20-mile route, guys, so I'm hoping I'm hoping this battery's gonna get me there. Got this shift down to 4 right now. This is a steepie though. We might even have to go lower. I'm throttling and pedaling. Now I would say I could do it with this. Let's put a little leg into it, and actually see if I put more leg into it. Look, guys, I can actually climb at speed. I am an old man now. All you young bucks ain't gonna think nothing of it. You'll go right up this hill. But me, you know, I like to make it a little easier on myself if I can. So that's 4th gear. That's a steep hill right there. If I shifted down to 3, let's just feel the difference. Oh yeah, that's much better. So if you're a big dude, take it down to 3 on these big hills. Some bikes like it the other way around. Some of them just like to keep your legs pumping, keep it in a higher gear. It'll power you up. This one likes you to help it a little too. You guys know these BMX kits on the low end are around $60-some. So that's a nice little upgrade they put on this one. And I like the way it feels having the BMX on there. Also gives you some extra bars. You can mount things if you wanted to. It is a shorter area to mount stuff here, but you do have an extra bar down there that you can mount stuff. All right, I'm gonna take this down to, I'd like to go pedal assist 3 if the bike will get me to the speed I like. We're gonna test that out for a little bit here. If it can get me over 20 miles an hour, that's where I like to ride. Of course, we're going downhill right now. Yay and yo and yippity-hoo. How about red berries on that tree? I don't think I'd eat them though. I don't think you should eat them. You'd think we'd see some deers or some turkeys or Sasquatch. Well, I don't know about Sasquatches. Maybe some beavers. No, you're not going to see beavers here. Not this time of year anyhow. Maybe some Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Well, you might see them in the summertime. I don't think you're going to see them right now. Down here on the road anyhow. But we got chipmunks and walruses. No, we ain't got no walruses. We got squirrels and skunks and kitty cats and puppy dogs and billy goats and smelly billy goats, man. Them billy goats stink. They say Sasquatches stink too. I don't know if they do or not. I've been out here and I smelled some stinky stuff before, but I don't know. Sometimes it's coming from me. So who knows if it's coming from a Sasquatch or not. Anywho, I'm out here on a nice little ride today on my Jasion X-Hunter. And it feels nice to be out, guys. I've been stuck in the house for a couple weeks now. Of course, I've been kind of sick, so that's probably the best place I should have been. But it's just been nasty here in Ohio. This has been a pretty bad winter so far. Okay, this don't like to go up the hill in 3, so we're gonna try 4 here. Right now, 4 kicked it in pretty good, guys. It's a pretty good little hill here. Right now, it's just a mild hill, but we're about to hit a steep part of it. We'll see. Don't you come get me, dog. Dog wants to eat me. I know it does. Oh, I also got on this new winter skull cap, guys. It comes down over my ears farther. It's nice and warm, and I'm liking it. So I'm in 7th gear. I'm just keeping a steady pedal going, pulling up this hill nice. So I might have found the trick spot on this one. It seems to like 4, and then you can stay in your higher pedal system. So we'll try that on another hill coming up around the corner and see how that does on that one. So you got to find each bike has its little go spots and comfort spot. There's billy goats right there, guys. You see, I don't see none. They ain't keeping warm like they should be. I wouldn't be out here either unless I had to be. Anywho, no, it's not true. I actually saw the sunshine, man. This is the first sunshine I've seen in about 2 weeks. So I said, I gotta get out today. And I did want to give this bike another chance. So there we go. 1 and 1 equals 2. And it's true, it does. 1 and 1 equals 2, guys, not 5. 2 and 2 equals 4. Anyhow, I'm not gonna go into that anymore. But we're coming around the corner. We're gonna be heading right down here into favorite Sasquatch territory. If I was a Sasquatch, anyhow, that's where I'd live. Not that I've seen any down here, but you never know. One of these days, they might just decide they're gonna come out and have a lunch with me. And hopefully it's just gonna be with me and not of me, if you know what I mean. Here we go. Heading down the corridor, going around the bend, riding my e-bike with all of you, my friends. I'm gonna try to sing you this song. Look for some Sasquatch, and hopefully not wreck into the creek here or get ate by a Sasquatch as well. That one didn't rhyme very well, did it? Anywho, that's how it goes sometimes. They don't rhyme. I gotta be quiet now. We might see something. Okay, just be very, very quiet. We're hunting Sasquatches. Here, Sasquatch. Here, Sasquatch. Can you hear me? Now I see you guys down here. If you can see it now. There is a little old water house right here. I was trying to get you guys to see it on the last route out through here. Let's see if we can take a better look at it, guys. You see that right there? It's one of the old style spring houses. It sits right on a little spring. People used to just come out and fill up their water right there at that. That's what they drank. That thing's been sitting here for a lot of years. That was probably 1800s built. And there's a couple other outbuildings right here as well. All right, so we're in 4th gear, pedal assist 7. I'm just gonna pedal. Oh, look at that, man. We're pulling up this little hill like it ain't nothing. Like it ain't nothing, sir. It ain't nothing going up this hill. If you don't like what I'm singing, I'm gonna send you a bill. You didn't know I could do that, did you? I sung it just like that. Made up rhyme that time. You get that one? Made it rhyme that time? I did that funny. Yep, but go. All right, pretty good e-bike. I like it for exactly what it is. It can get you out here in the countryside. We're gonna see if it gets me home. Still showed 4 bars. 8.4 miles, 4 bars. So this little 13-hour Samsung batteries are pretty good. And I do like how the battery bars regenerated on this, guys. I didn't have to turn it off and back on. So that's nice. Plus this does show voltage. That is a huge plus. And if you really want to go far, pick you up a second battery, man. And make these little battery bags carried on the back just like I do my bag back here. It's not a very long one. You could double the range on this bike just by picking up a second battery. We'll go down here and look in this water one time. You guys want to do that? We got 2 bridges. Not just 1 bridge, we got 2 bridges. I'm going to try not to fall in the water. That would not be fun. All right. Okay, let's put this down to pedal assist 0 so I don't wreck it. All right, I'm gonna power it off now too. Might as well let it cool down, right? Since we're sitting here doing nothing. Let's step back, take another look, guys. I hope this shirt hasn't come up here and gotten away of my camera. That would stink. Anywho, there it is, the Jasion X-Hunter, guys. It's a nice little bike. It's short this way too. You guys saw it in my if you look at my last, not my highway, but my last video in the hallway. See, that makes more sense. I put this bike and I showed you how just folding down the handlebars can get you in a really tight little spot. It doesn't take up much room at all. So it's nice. You can keep this thing right in the house if you wanted to. But it's a nice looking bike. I like that color. This does come in a blue, in a white, and a gray as well, guys. So this is the black. But I like this color. I also like the blue really well. That was gorgeous, that blue was. But you know, it depends on what your own colors that you like. Pick your own colors. You don't have to pick mine, right? Let's see if I see myself on this one. Peace! Woo! Yep, something like that. I don't know. Yep, but the key and IA, all of it. There's the creek, man. It's muddy right now because we've had lots of rain and stuff. And there's that old tree I love, guys. Look at that old booger. It's not a booger, but it's a tree. Anyhow, and it looks pretty nice. I like it. I'd like to climb it if I wasn't so old. If I didn't turn into an old fart like I did. I don't know why that happened. I didn't mean to do it. I must have tripped and did it or something. Is that a snake or a turtle? Look at what is that floating down here? I think that, let me see. Is that a Sasquatch? No. It's a leaf. I thought it was a turtle the way it was bobbing up and down. That's just the wind making it do that. Anyhow, you guys knew I was crazy, right? I didn't know if I told you that. I don't think Jason knew it. Jason. Did I call it a Jason? I think it's actually pronounced Jason, but I'm not positive, guys. Here in America, most people call this a Jason or Jason. You know, it's whatever you want. You can call it whatever you want, just don't call it late for supper, sir. Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty. Let's get a drink. Got my glove on, so I can't get it out of there. Don't fall in the water, glove. You're expensive. Jeez. Okay. Get a sip here. Sip a dip. Chip dip potato chip. That glove trying to blow in the water. Somebody was listening. Said, we'll get him. We'll knock that right in. They're trying to knock me downwind. Anyhow, guys, just to show you this bike can climb. You see that right there, right? That's that hill. That's a big hill, guys. We were at the top of that. Where we was, and here we are now. Did you know we're right here right now? That's where we is. And we're about to take off. That wind was trying to knock my gloves off and go in the water, and I didn't want to let it do that. These are pretty nice. It's real tree. I don't have any links for this or anything. I bought these a long time ago, but they're keep you nice and warm riding bikes. Anyhow, we're going to get on this horse and ride. It's not a horse, but it's a Jasion X-Hunter, and we're going to get on it. If that's all right with you guys. We go for a ride here. Let's try to get home. Would that be okay with you? We'll put it in 5, because when I put it in 0, it don't go nowhere. I've done that many times, and it don't go nowhere. Okay, we're not climbing Dill Hill with this, guys, because not that it can't. Why does I say road closed? We can do. I gotta go a little bit out of the way, but I hope I got plenty of battery. I should, right? Yeah, I still got 4 bars, guys. All right, we're gonna go out here on the road a little bit, but I can pop over to the bike trail. Now this bike loves this type of riding right here. Level our grounds. It gets up to speed fast. We're gonna go up around yonder here and then come down the bike trail. They tried to block me from getting home. Did you see that? 28.4, and I'm just pedaling kind of casually. Might kick it up a little higher here. Let's see. Got a lot of wind in my face. Hard to do anything when that wind blowing right on you. Yeah, 29.
go, right over that bridge.
All right, look okay so far.
All right, we made it. I think we made it. Yep. Yep, and a key. Yep, it's pretty nimble, guys. Pretty nimble. These shorter bikes are that way. If you're a young guy and you like to do all that zigzaggy stuff and tricks, you'll like this bike. And it's fairly comfortable too. You don't really even have to go with the extra suspension post and stuff like that. The seat comes with it. It's pretty nice. This is one of these bikes you buy right out of the box, you know, $8.99 plus your discount. Get on it, ride. Don't need to put a whole lot of extras into it. Man, oh man, how can I be going against the wind this way too? Well, anyhow, guys, I'm glad you got to see my pretty face today. Yep, I do. Yeah, actually, I'm glad I got to get out here with you guys and do a ride. I'm hoping to get to do more this winter. I am still talking to e-bike companies. Got some more e-bikes coming. I'm hoping to be able to get them in this winter. For those of you that have people in need for wheelchairs, I got wheelchairs and scooters coming. Be doing some reviews of those. And I am, yeah, my channel is called Papa's Product Reviews, guys, so I got all kinds of products coming. You'll be seeing other things other than just e-bikes. So we'll just keep popping it out. Make sure you look for my links down below. I can't even tell if you can hear me or not, guys. It's so windy out here today. Check out for my links. It sure helps out the channel, guys, when you guys use my links, especially my Amazon. If you guys just click on any one of my Amazon links and go shop for anything you want, I'll get a small commission for it. It don't cost you anything extra at all, guys. It just helps us out. Enables me to keep buying parts for bikes and stuff, and helps my family. That wind blows in your face this long, it does start to feel a little cold. I had a couple of you recommend this full face masks. I'll probably pick one up. I haven't got one yet, but certainly would help in it, you know, when it gets really, really cold. Okay, we got a stop sign. That brake seemed to work fine. I got a little bit of a squeak going on, but that might work its way out. All right, guys. Well, I would have went back around the creek there, but got the road blocked for some reason, so we're going to take the bike trail. I don't like staying on the bike trail for long periods of time, guys. I like getting on the back roads and riding. We are down to one bar now. Of course, that may change. See what it says for voltage. 42. The voltage is down there right now, guys. we are at 20 mile. So usually, I don't know if this one does it or not, maybe we're gonna see here. You get down past that last bar, it'll start flashing. Usually when these start flashing, you got about 5 or 6 miles left. We're not at the flashing point yet. So we'll probably make it home about 22 miles. We had to go a little farther out of the way. Yeah, it popped back up a bar. So this one does regenerate the bars. I like that. That's nice to see. Even in wintertime, these guys are out here taking care of the path. Yeah, I'm just barely pedaling, guys. Barely pedaling. This taking me up 24.8, almost 25 mile an hour with 1 bar left. Better kick her down. I am on the bike trail. Kick her down to 3, see how she does. Yeah, it's more like it. 15 mile an hour, pedal assist 3. I can feel the tension now, so I can definitely feel that the power loss here down here with 1 bar left now. When I was up in 4, I didn't really feel it. Down here to 3, let's try 2. It's not bad. You can feel that you've lost a little bit of power. It is nice getting out though. I missed it. A little Frenchie. We just got Frenchie pup. Yeah, she's gorgeous. It's Brindle. Ours is a Brindle. Yeah. Yeah, they're nice. There's this beautiful bridge again, guys. She is gorgeous. I like this bridge. Rusty, beautiful old bridge. Sometimes being old is kind of beautiful. It's not just ugly. I mean, look at me. I'm just kidding you. Hey-ho. Well, we haven't run out of juice yet, guys. Kick her up to 5 now. Gonna be getting out on the road. We're gonna go. We're gonna see if we can get this up somewhere close to 30. And we're at 22 miles now. So the last 13 amp hour Samsung battery I rode out on, I got 26 miles, guys. But that was with the 52 volt. So, like I say, I'm heavy. I'm a bigger dude. All right, we're gonna see if we can get this thing going here. I got 25 mile an hour, but I was in a headwind, a lot of traffic. I didn't want to look silly trying to pump too hard. So it's still got power, even down here toward the bottom of the battery, guys. It's nice to know it doesn't let you down. And it's not, it hasn't even begun to flash yet. We went 22 miles, almost 23 miles now. 230-pound guy. You guys seen the hills we went up and down. And I pedaled, you know, fast and hard through the whole thing. We've been in pedal assist 4 and 5 most of the time, so Just gives you an idea. I don't think, if you're lighter than me, if you're 200 pounds and under, you'll get 30 miles out of this pretty easy. I think it's geared more for that. It's set up more for getting you up to 30 mile an hour, getting you range. All right, we're gonna pull in the house here, guys. We made it home. We did make it home. Yes, sirree. All right, stop here for a second. Stop right there. So yeah, 23 miles. See what the voltage says. Hasn't 43.5. Wow. See, that probably will pop back up again though, guys. The cutoff on this is probably 39 something. So we didn't have a lot left. But like I say, usually what happens with these, it'll start flashing. And then after it flashes, you'll get 5 or 6 miles after that. Is how it's worked out with the Samsung cell batteries that I've seen in the past that I've actually ridden with. So with that in mind, you're gonna get at least 30 miles being a big dude like me out of this, I'd say. I don't know. I ain't gonna say for sure, guys. You just don't know. There's a lot of factors that goes into that, but it gives you an idea. That's how far it got me today. This is normally about my 20-mile trip, but we had to go a little bit farther. Oh, my camera's pointing straight up in the air. That ain't no good. Anyhow, so one last look at it. Jasion X-Hunter. Pretty decent bike, guys. Gets you up to 30 mile an hour. Maybe a little faster if you're lighter. I didn't feel like it was governing me or anything. It was just at the peak of its power. So you may go a little faster. That's my Hasagi bag I put on the back. I keep all my tools and camera stuff in it for the trips. Does have the plastic fenders on it, which I like. Keeps the noise down. Has that rear suspension, front suspension, lockout in the front. It's got the preload on the other side. Like the BMX handlebars. Like the grips. Got your half twist throttle. It's just got basic mechanical brakes on 160 millimeter rotors. It does work. It's a short bike. It's not a very heavy bike. I can't remember what the weight is on it, guys. We can go on the website and check that out. See what your weight is. I think that's about it. Dual chain rail. 7-speed Shimano derailleur guard, dual chain rail protector. Yeah, that's about all of it. Got your headlight and tail light and brakes on it. Place for a basket. Nice wide seat. Pretty cushy seat. I have no problem with my behind today at all. It feels fine, so that's a pretty good seat. That's about it. Jasion X-Hunter, guys. And don't forget about the Fitville shoes. I like my Fitville shoes too. They feel good. My feet's nice and warm. And as far as pedaling with these things, it was great. You know, they're not as light as your tennis shoes and stuff, but they're great for out here in the wintertime riding on a bike like this. Liked everything about them. So keep Fitville in mind, and that big old 28% discount code I got in there too, guys. We're gonna cut this off here. I'll let Jackson do the outro when we get in the house. But that's it for now. Thank y'all.
Subscribe, like, comment, and hit that notification bell to see more videos.